Hello everyone! Welcome to Talladega Super Speedway, one of the fastest ovals on planet Earth. We're ready to go racing, and I bet you all are ready to watch some cars race. Before we do, let's see who's driving and what order they'll be in. Alright, starting 13th, driving the number 4 Camry, it is PJ. Starting 12th in the 777 machine, it is the silver and blue car of Michelle. Starting 11th, driving the purple upheaval Bambi was here car, it's Galactic Jelly. Starting 10th, driving the number 31 Camaro, Andromeda, and driving the number 39 Camry, starting 9th, Red Ruby. Starting 8th, driving the number 720 Ford, it is Lando. Starting 7th, the number 11 Baby Says I Am Green car of Not Expunged. Starting 6th, driving the number 07 Vanta Black Ford Mustang, it is Darkon. Driving the number 32, starting 4th, the J. Starting 4th, driving the number 15 gradiented Ford Mustang, whose car got a makeover recently, it is the Angled Hog, or Hog Feet. Starting 3rd, the number 55 machine, it is Charcoal. Starting 2nd, driving the number 105 Camry, we all know him very well on the server, and I'm sure you know him as well. It's Jimmy! And starting on the pole, the 117 machine, the only car in the field which I didn't make their design, driving the Angel Mobile, Angel Games! And that is your starting lineup for today's Talladega Genesis race. It is time to go racing. And now for the most famous words in motorsports. One of our guest announcers here to deliver the most famous words, Jimmy!
And racers, start your engines.
It is time to go racing. Welcome to Talladega, everyone. I'm Andromeda, and I'm joined today by Hogfeet, Charcoal, Jimmy, and Project.
Hi, guys.
How do we do, ladies and gentlemen? I am suddenly doing fine myself.
It's gonna be a fun one. This one, I know it's gonna be a crazy one. It's a clear sunny day at Talladega too. So this is gonna be an interesting one. And you thought this week was crazy? Get ready for next week. We're gonna be doing Nullscape next week. That's gonna be a blast. But let's start the race. As they come out of turns 3 and 4, Angel Games and Jimmy will lead them to the green. As the pace car will complete the pace lap around the track. We'll be running 123 laps of non-stop racing. Pace car pulls off. Here they come, 2 by 2 by 2! It's time to start the AdRas Racing Series! Green flag is in the air! We're racing in the Talladega Genesis! And Angel Games jumps out to an early lead! Charcoal in tow behind him! Charcoal moves up to second as the bottom has a huge run! They're going 3 wide further back, mid-pack! Angel Games jumps out to the front! But Charcoal's behind him. What can he do? Jimmy lies in 3rd. And there is the J trying to make a run on the bottom. Jimmy's going to move to the bottom. The 2 leaders have pulled away from the field. But can the field catch back up to them? Jimmy leads the bottom line, but now Not Expunged dives down to the bottom with Red Ruby and Galactic Jelly. The J moves up high. Angel Games will lead lap 1. Charcoal's still in tandem behind him. What will Charcoal do? Trying to go below, but there's no room there. Angel Games defends the bottom as they're too wide further back in the pack. Down the back stretch they go. Not Expunged dives down to the bottom, trying to take the spot away from Jimmy. They're 3 wide further back in the pack. Lando on the bottom, Red Ruby at the top. Oh! The J almost just got spun. That could have been bad. That could have been very bad. Charcoal and Angel Games. Yeah, very bad. that would have been catastrophic.
Yeah, good heavens.
Charcoal and Angel Games still in tandem. Jimmy behind him. Lando behind Jimmy. The 777 behind Lando. It's mostly single file choo-choo train line racing right now. But now, as they go to the back stretch, it'll break apart. Charcoal and Angel Games, still in a tandem. Will Charcoal try to make a move on Angel Games? So the question is, does Charcoal make a move, or does he try to get some space? Angel Games has led every lap so far. They are 3 wide for third. Galactic Jelly's going to take advantage of it and move up to third. And they are pretty spread out back there in the back of the field. There's Darkon on the bottom trying to get a run. Now here comes Hogfee and Galactic Jelly. They're trying to catch the 2 leaders of Charcoal and Angel Games. And I think they might reach him. Galactic Jelly dives down low. Hogfee stays up top. Same for Charcoal. Galactic Jelly is going to take second, but Angel Games still leads. Galactic Jelly gets up right to the back bumper of the leader as they continue to run in the corner. Here comes Darkon on the bottom, but Angel Games throws the block, continuing to lead. Through the corners once more. Here comes Darkon on the bottom, taking away second. Here comes Red Ruby, the J, and BJ, as well as Jimmy. All Toyotas in the bottom lane except for the Ford of Darkon up in the front. And of course the 2 ones in the back. Darkon moves out front. Angel Games sticks to the middle line. Will that work? Darkon's the new leader. What will Darkon do? Charge on the bottom, being led by Red Ruby. Getting help from PJ in the 4 machine. Up, the J goes up high. He's got no help. They're moving all over the place over here. Here comes Jimmy up into 4th. They're 4 wide. Oh! Whoa! Oh my goodness! Oh! Hard in the wall goes Lando. Oh, and upside down is Andromeda.
Would you? Look at that?
Oh my! Are they gonna throw the yellow?
Lucky.
They're still going. They're still racing. They're still racing.
Unbelievable.
Somehow they're still racing.
Unbelievable.
Despite what just happened, they still persist.
Darkon still
They're not
leads.
letting anything go down.
Darkon still leads. Going through the smoke of what was that crash a while ago, which we don't know what happened. That was weird. It looks like Andromeda and Lando gotten collected, and whatever happened was crazy. But back to the subject at hand. Darkon is your leader. Red Ruby is second. PJ is third. Galactic Jelly 4th. Rounding out your top 4. Galactic Jelly dives to the bottom. She's trying to take away 3rd. And she'll get it. Once again, single file racing throughout most of the field. How will that stand out for the field? Darkon leads the line. To the bottom goes Galactic Jelly. So safe for Not Expunged and Charcoal. Darkon will dive to the bottom to block the run. Here they come with a full head of steam. To the bottom goes Galactic Jelly for the lead. Same for Charcoal. Galactic Jelly will lead. 3 wide behind him. Galactic Jelly, the dear leader. Charcoal is second. Third place is Hogfeet, but Hogfeet dives to the bottom. He's trying to take second, getting the push from Angel Games. Into the corners they go once again. Hogfeet getting a push from Angel Games. Oh! Angel Games almost just wrecked him. That might have given Hogfeet a little boost, though. Here comes Hogfeet to the lead. Charcoal looms behind, looking to see if he can give a push to Hogfeet, perchance. Once again, going to the corners. Charcoal dives to the bottom line. Charcoal's trying to go for the lead, but Angel Games dives even lower. That leaves Charcoal with no help in the middle line. Michelle dives to the middle line, same for Not Expunge, but Angel Games, your pole sitter, moves back out front. Though, here comes PJ. They're 3 wide for third. PJ dives down low. They're 4 wide. They're 4 wide in the back. This is outstanding. Angel Games, your leader. Red Ruby moves up to second, as the field remains in close proximity behind the leader. Here comes the 11 of Not Expunge to the bottom, trying to take away second and get a run. Help from Michelle. Trying to catch the 117 machine of the Angel Mobile. Angel Games. Bottom line has a run, but Angel Games stays on the bottom. Here comes Darkon and Hogfeet trying to make something work. Noxbun gets up to the back bumper of Angel Games. What will he do? Will he make a move on it, or will he stay in tandem? Noxbun moves down low. He's trying to go for the lead. To the bottom of the racetrack. Not Expunged is going to take the lead. Here comes Hogfeet and Red Ruby, as well as Charcoal Michelle and Galactic Jelly. Hogfeet's trying to take the lead again. And he'll get it. Hogfeet leads. Now Red Ruby's getting right to the back bumper of Hogfeet, trying to give him the push into the corner. A lot of shuffling around the field right now. Charcoal moves to the low line to try and get a run, getting a push from Galactic Jelly. The bottom line's got a huge run right now. Charcoal second. Galactic Jelly third, behind Hogfeet. Although, here comes Charcoal trying to lead. And oh man, Hogfeet will lead that one, but Charcoal's on the bottom. He's got to run. Here comes Darkon to give a little push. Red Ruby is on the top line, got no help. Charcoal now goes to the middle. But here comes Darkon on the bottom line. Darkon trying to lead, getting a push from PJ. Getting a push from the pole sitter. So much passing has been going on, I swear. Here comes Darkon, who will lead this lap. And by the way, if a caution comes out, we'll get the chance to investigate what in the world that other crash was. That's why we haven't gone over a replay of it yet, because the green is still out. Alright, let's see here. Darkon's got a pretty big lead right now. Can he keep it, though, is the question. The field is making a charge behind him. They're 3 wide. No, they're 4 wide. 4 wide behind them. They're going 4 wide. I think they might even touch doors right there. Darkon still leads. There's a slow car up ahead. Darkon still leads. Here comes Not Expunge and Galactic Jelly. Red Ruby in tow behind them. Galactic Jelly dives down low, but Darkon blocks the low line as well. Great performance by the 07. Here comes the 55. Behind the 81. There's a slower car up ahead. Whose car is that? It's one of the white and purple cars. It's either Andromeda's or Lando's. But here comes Charcoal nonetheless, getting a push from Angel Games. Michelle dives down low. Charcoal follows them. And Darkon will once again lead. Now what will Charcoal do with Darkon? Does he stay in tow? The slow car of Andromeda is coming up. Michelle dives down low. Michelle cannot get a run though, so Michelle will stay in the bottom. Hogby goes up top, but he's got no help. Darkon still leads into the tri-oval. Slow car approaching him. That is the 31 of Andromeda. As we saw, he was upside down a while ago. We still need to go back and investigate what happened there. Once we get the chance, of course. Here comes Charcoal taking the lead. Andromeda moves up. That leaves Darkon with little place to run here. Charcoal moves to the front, getting a push from Michelle. Here comes the J and Hogfee, as well as Galactic Jelly. Oh! Michelle moves to the bottom to try and take the lead away from Charcoal. Michelle will lead in the 777. And returns 1 and 2 once again. The J behind Michelle, giving a push. Hogfee and Galactic Jelly right behind them. Jimmy has started to fall off the pace. He needs a caution if he wants a chance to come back. The 777 out front. Here comes Hogfee. The 15 trying to make something happen. 39 dives down low. 11 of Not Expunged dives down low too. Same for the 2 leaders. Michelle leads once again. Lap 22. They're going 3 wide behind him as Hogfee looks to try and catch up to Michelle. They're catching up on the slow car of Lando. Still trying to be on the lead lap. Is Lando on the lead lap? No. Yes. Well, yes, he is. We got a lot of jostling for position right now. Here's Andromeda. Oh! Angel Games almost got wrecked by Darkon. By the way, there's literally no... Michelle gets pushed up high by Not Expunged. Here comes PJ now. Lando throws the block. Lando's trying to prevent himself from going a lap down. He's doing anything to prevent going a lap down. Into the turns once again. Lando leads the pack, even though he's not the leader. Still jostling around for position. PJ leads the bottom line. Not Expunged and Lando merge down in front of the line to block it. Not Expunged is your leader. Lando leads the pack. PJ thought about going down low, but he didn't. Not Expunged leads. Into the corners they go once again. Will Not Expunged get to the back bumper of Lando and try and move him out of the way? Into the corner they go once again. Not Expunged leader. PJ dives down low. Same for Darkon. They're going for the lead.
Okay.
But Not Expunged will throw the block and keep his lead. Lando continues to lead the pack, though once again he is not the leader. Lando needs a caution if he wants to join the lead pack on the lead lap. Too wide behind your leader, the number 11 of Not Expunged. Angel Games dives to the bottom. He's trying to make something work. Not Expunged will also dive to the bottom, as Lando continues to lead the pack. Angel Games gets right up to the back bumper of Not Expunged. What will they do about Lando? Not Expunged stays in tow behind him. Angel Games moves up to the high line, but there's only 3 cars in the high line, as Not Expunged will lead once again. Here comes the 81. That's Galactic Jelly. Galactic Jelly moves to the bottom. She's gonna try and take the lead away. Into the turns they go. Hogvy's giving a push to Galactic Jelly, who's getting a push from Charcoal. Charcoal dives down low, trying to take away second, but won't happen. Lando continues to lead the group. Galactic Jelly gets up right to the back bumper of Lando. What will Galactic Jelly do? Will Galactic Jelly go try to go around? Mostly single file racing down the backstretch. Galactic Jelly moves Lando up to the high line. Now they're trying to lead the pack. Got the tandem of Galactic Jelly and Hogby trying to make something work. Here comes Red Ruby as well. Angel Games with them. '81, your new leader. Both of the pack and of the race. But here comes Hogby now. Can Galactic Jelly hold off the 15 of Hogby? Down the back straightaway. 15's right behind. Could make a move at any given point. We just don't know when they will. We're getting right to trying to get to the back bumper. All right, green flag pit stops time. It's time for pit stops. Around 6 cars come in. That leaves Galactic Jelly, Charcoal, Lando, Andromeda, Angel Games, Nox Sponge, and PJ out on the track. As the remaining cars go down pit road. Galactic Jelly still leads. Charcoal's getting a bit of a run though. When will the leaders come down pit road? They're coming down right now. The 31 stays out, trying to gain some of his laps back. The only car on the track right now, I think, maybe. Yep, Andromeda's the only car on the track right now. He's still 7 laps down. Lord have mercy. By the way, this is not regular Talladega. They're going 256 miles per hour right now. And yes, you can do that in the NR 2003 settings. It's pretty cool. What do you guys think? What do you think? What do you think could happen?
Yes, this has been absolutely. I have no words for all of this. Has transpired up until now.
I'm just focused on my gameplay on Jelly delivery again.
Pandemonium. It's been up.
It is a pretty cool game.
It's a pandemonium so far.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, B. Wait, I heard the fucking.
All right, everyone's back out on the track. Who's the leader?
Shit. Nope, fuck you, no, I am not.
Leader is still Galactic Jelly. They got the best pit stop restart. Now, what's gonna happen with the field behind them? What's gonna happen now? Hogby passes. Hogby goes to the outside of Galactic Jelly for the race lead. Michelle gets to the back bumper of Red Ruby, who's currently running third, as the battle for third is in a tandem draft. Michelle dives down low, trying to take away third, and Michelle will
already a turkey.
Get it. As we have ran this race surprisingly caution-free.
Ooh.
A little battle back here. We got a little cluster up here. As we have a little cluster for third. Here comes Charcoal to the back bumper of the 39 as the 720 gets a push to the 777. The field is slowly starting to orchestrate themselves back into one cluster. As the two leaders are still in a tandem. That's Galactic Jelly and Hogby still out front. Michelle gets moved out of the way. That's going to allow Lando to lead this little cluster. They're going 3 wide back there. Here they go into the corners once again. Let's change the camera angle, shall we?
It could go through doors. That's a badass. Thank you.
So let's go over everything.
Shit.
Andromeda is 13th. He's currently running last. Jimmy has fallen off the pace, but still is on the lead lap. He's 11th. Lando's 12th, a lap down. Then it's Angel Games, Knox Sponge, PJ, The J, Darkon, Michelle, Charcoal, Red Ruby, Galactic Jelly, and Hogfee is your race leader, currently at the Talladega Genesis. Charcoal's trying to go for more positions here, as the leaders are still in a tandem. Hogfee and Galactic Jelly working together. Red Ruby gets up to the back bumper of Lando. Tries to go to the outside, but will not work. We got a bunch of several little clusters over here. Charcoal gets to the back bumper of Red Ruby. They go around Lando, the 720 machine. Now what's going to happen here? Can they catch the leaders? Because the leaders appear to be constantly pulling away. Red Ruby goes up high now. Charcoal and the 777 go by on the bottom. Here comes the 720 as well. But the question is, guys, what can they do about the leaders? Should they stay orchestrated, or should they like try to slingshot themselves with the draft? Because those are both two options.
Ooh, that's a tough decision there.
Yep.
Lando dives to the bottom. Red Ruby's falling away from the cluster a little. Leaders seem to be not carrying as much speed as the cluster of 4 up back here. Which Charcoal leads the cluster. We have 2 clusters of 4, by the way. I should probably mention. Here comes the 777 all the way to Charcoal's back bumper.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
To the bottom goes Lando. The leaders are not tandeming anymore, but now they are tandeming. Can the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place cars do anything about this? They're side by side right now. Charcoal will still lead the little group. Into the corner they go. Michelle puts a bumper to the back of Charcoal. Anything is possible here on lap 39. Friendly reminder, we still have plenty of racing to go. So anything can happen at any given point. You never know what could happen here.
God.
Hogfee continues to have an absolutely outstanding day here at Talladega, with Galactic Jelly still in tandem behind him.
Oh, no.
Michelle leads the second group, but the second group has dissolved into 2x2 racing. They're starting to close the gap on the leaders.
Oh, that's great.
Oh! Oh no! Whoa! Oh, Lando almost just got wrecked, but he saved it. He saved it, but he lost a ton of speed. What's that going to happen now for the group of 4 behind him? Into the corners they go once again. They're bumper to bumper in the other group. And now in a group of 5. Lando leads the second group now after almost spinning out. Knox Sponge now goes down low on the bottom. PJ goes up high. Not much help up there. As Hogfee once again continues to lead, trying to catch up on the slow car of Andromeda. God damn, he's been having such a bad day here. All right, looks like the remaining pack of cars is starting to merge into one giant cluster. Where's the 777? 777's up here, still running third. He's got a bit of a gap between the pack and the leaders. Galactic Jelly trying to get to the back bumper of Hogby. They're gonna try and split the middle around Andromeda, but Andromeda's gonna throw the block on the low lane.
Nope, there's a fucking 36. There's a bad...
Galactic Jelly to the front. Andromeda blocks the middle lane now. As Galactic Jelly will go around. What will Hogby do? Hogby gives the push to Andromeda. Hogby pushes Andromeda out in front of Galactic Jelly. And what a push Hogby gave Andromeda. Wow. They're 3 wide racing back there. Andromeda finally comes onto pit road. They are 3 wide back here. As they continue to try and catch up to the leaders. Uh-oh! Third place starting to catch up to second now. The 777's catching up to the 81. But Hogby has started to pull away. Can Hogby keep his lead? Still got plenty of racing to go. Noxpunch leads the second group, which is kind of disorganized. The leaders are starting to catch up to each other, though. Hold on. 777's catching up to the 2 leaders. Here comes Michelle starting to catch up, as the rest of the field also starts to catch up. 81's going to put the back bumper to the 15, who has had an absolute field day today. Hogby has led the most laps by far, but what will the rest of the field do? Here they come. I can see them getting closer. Let's ride on board the 777 car of Michelle. He's starting to catch up. I can see Galactic Jelly is going to try and use the bottom line to get a run. And Galactic Jelly will go to the front. Here comes the rest of the field. Here comes PJ, Charcoal, and Darkon. PJ leads the charge of what was the other group. Now going right back up to the back bumper of Galactic Jelly as they go down the backstretch. PJ dives down low. Trying to make something happen. PJ is trying to go for the lead with help from Darkon. And PJ in the 4 will move out to the front. Though here comes Darkon trying to make a move. They're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Darkon will lead after getting a push from Not Expunge. Up high goes Charcoal and Oh! Darkon almost just got spun by Not Expunge. Here comes the J on the bottom line, getting a push from former race leader Hogby. Darkon is back out front. J had a little wobble there. Gotta be careful here at this track. You don't know what could happen. The J moves up high. Hogby moves in the middle. Red Ruby moves to the bottom. 3 wide for second. Absolute phenomenal racing going on here. Red Ruby is up to second. Now what can Red Ruby do about Darkon? Red Ruby's going to try and move to the bottom. Will Darkon protect the line? Darkon will protect the run. Red Ruby's going to get right up to his back bumper, it looks like. Here comes Charcoal down low with Galactic Jelly and Not Expunge, but Darkon will throw the block. Phenomenal racing from Darkon here at the Talladega Genesis. Now here comes Galactic Jelly. What will Galactic Jelly do? Putting the back bumper to Darkon. Entering the turn. Going on the back straightaway. Red Ruby goes up high. Mostly single file racing. Now Galactic Jelly is going to try and take the lead.
Oh.
Galactic Jelly to the front. Charcoal behind her. What will Charcoal do? Charcoal has not led a full lap this race yet. Here comes Charcoal now, trying to take the lead. Oh, hell, they're 4 wide behind him. 4 wide. 4 wide. Oh, they made contact.
Ooh.
Oh, they made contact. That could have been very bad. Lando dives down low, still a lap down, trying to unlap himself. Charcoal second. Galactic Jelly first. The J third. Hogby fourth. Charcoal still in tandem behind the 81. Does Charcoal go for the lead or does he wait? Is the question. Because there's still plenty of racing to go. Charcoal's gonna get up right to the back bumper as they go single file racing down the back straightaway. Choo-choo train line style. Choo-choo! Lando dives to the bottom. That's going to leave Charcoal with little place to run as they're catching up on the car of Jimmy. Knox Sponge dives to the bottom, trying to take a spot away from the J, but won't get it. They're too wide further back in the pack as they're starting to catch up. That's the 105 of Jimmy, the slow car. There's another slow car up there. I believe that might be the 31. Charcoal dives down low. Will he get that? Will he get to the bottom in time? No, he will not. Galactic Jelly still leads in the 81. They're catching up on the slow car of Jimmy. What will everyone do? Galactic Jelly tries to go to the outside of Jimmy. But Jimmy gets a run on the bottom. Jimmy trying to stay on the lead lap. What will happen now? Jimmy on the bottom, still trying to hold his ground, trying to prevent from going a lap down. 3 wide per second behind the leader. Here comes Hogby to try and take back his lead.
Oh.
Hogby to the front. Charcoal joins him on the bottom, but Charcoal moves up to the middle. Darkon takes the bottom. They're catching up on the slow car of the pole sitter. Angel Games. Hogby continues to lead as they go down the back straightaway. Here they come on the 117. That's your pole sitter of the race. Hogby tries to go outside of Jimmy, but Jimmy takes the bottom, and that's going to allow him to get a run. Jimmy to the outside of Angel Games, but Angel Games will get the run. Darkon gets a run. Lando's trying to go by. They're going 4 wide. They're going to go 4 wide here. 4 wide. 4 wide. Oh no! Around goes Angel Games. Up in front of the back and running to the wall. Not Sponge is collected. Galactic Jelly's involved, and the caution will fly.
Unbelievable.
Who's gonna win the race back to the caution flag? Hogby's the leader. Can he hold off Darkon? Here they come. Off of turn 4. Who's gonna lead it at the caution? Knoxman's trying to put Jimmy a lap down. Will Jimmy stay on the lead lap? Oh! Jimmy just barely gets put a lap down, I think. Alright. Caution flag is out here at Talladega Super Speedway, and we have a lot to go back and watch. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We got a lot to go back and watch.
Yep.
First of all, we got to see what in the world happened to him. We got to go see what in the world happened to him. Happened to me here. Because if you guys remember, we got to go back a bit. Oh gosh! Okay, let's look at this in slow-mo, shall we? Of the first crash that happened back at lap 8. So it looks like I think what happened here is Lando tried to merge down in front of me and there was no space. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh my god, we both got the Armco barrier and Lando almost went over. Oh my goodness. That was violent. That was a sledgehammer shot. Let's look at that in real speed, shall we? Look at this.
Right.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. And now let's go to the most recent crash that we had to throw the yellow, so that we had to throw the yellow for. Let's go back and see if we can. Oh yeah, here was the last crash that happened. So I think what happened here was it just got too tight, and they just tried to merge, and Angel Games went around.
Everything just went wrong.
Yep. Angel Games goes around. Lando gets a bit involved. Knox Sponge tries to merge up the track, and Galactic Jelly's there. That puts them both in the wall and around. Angel Games hits hard on the driver's side right there.
That's insane.
And everyone else squeaks by. And that's gonna. That's gonna be a very interesting thing to play on our hands because now the field's gonna be reset. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
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 Just yeah.
Yeah.
Unanimous consensus?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good enough.
Yeah. If I have nothing else to say, I'll just say, yeah.
Yeah. So now we are under yellow. That'll make things interesting here. Perhaps the cars who are a lap down can try and get their lap back. Let's see, we got any takers on the pit road? Indeed we do. We have several. From the leader, from Hogfeet to Dark on Charcoal, the J, PJ, Michelle, and Galactic Jelly, and Knox Sponge too. That means Red Ruby is going to take the lead.
Jimmy is taking the lead.
Jimmy is 10th. He fell off the pace, remember?
Oh, okay. I wasn't noticing that.
Did you hear that they just said the lead?
How many laps down is Andromeda still? He's still like 8 laps down.
Oh.
Jesus. Not looking good for Andromeda, eh?
I mean, can you really blame Andromeda and Lando for being like this far back after that sledgehammer crash?
I feel bad.
No, not really.
Here comes everyone else off a pit road, by the way. That's what I'm saying. You never know what can happen here. You never know if someone's gonna crash like that.
Well.
Here comes the rest of the cars on the pit road. That is Jimmy, Red Ruby, Lando, Andromeda, and Angel Games. As the cars go by on the top of the screen, which you can't see on the stream because I cropped it, that's right. And that means Charcoal could very well be in the lead right now.
Yay.
Charcoal finally
It won't last
leads.
how long?
Here comes the other guys. Knox Sponge gets back to his position in line. There's your pace car, by the way. Keep an eye on the lights on the pace car, by the way. When the lights go out on the pace car, that means it is one more time around before we go back to racing.
Alright.
Whoa. Lando just rear-ended Jimmy. What was that for?
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay.
The others should be coming around any second now. Look, I can see them. They're like a tiny speck in the distance. Indeed, and here we come. The gang's back together again. Looks like we're going to have a 2-wide start here. By the way, for those of you in the stream chat who don't know, there's a rule in NR 2003 where you can set it. So basically, if there are cars who are laps down, they'll start on the bottom line on restarts. Unless it's fewer than 10 laps to go, then everyone will start in one single file. Pace car pulls off. It's time to go back to racing in the Talladega Genesis. Charcoal is the leader. Darkon behind him. Andromeda on the inside lane with Jimmy. Green flag! Already, Andromeda and Jimmy get a commanding start. They take the lead even though they're not on the lead lap. Jimmy has to complete a full time around the track without losing any time if he wants to get his lap back. Andromeda leads the field. This has to feel like a morale win because Andromeda's like so far back. Here comes Hogfee. Charcoal went from the lead to almost being in the complete back of the pack. Jeez, they're 3 wide back in the back. They're 4 wide. They're 4 wide. Oh! Nox Sponge! Oh no! Nox Sponge is crashing and Hogfee goes upside down! Upside down on his roof is Hogfee! And that could be catastrophic for the race, for the dominant car of the day. Charcoal was involved. Galactic Jellies is involved. The J involved. And Hogfee's gonna come to a rest on his roof. A vicious crash. And Michelle is gonna be your leader of this one. We have to go back and just look at that one. We have to go back and look at that. Well, what do you think about that, guys? Big one.
Yep.
Big one indeed.
For clarity, for context, viewers, the big one is when a crash involves 5 or more cars. Yeah, Caffey got into Nox Sponge's bumper. That got Nox Sponge a little out of control. He's gonna slide into Hogfee. And that's all she wrote. Hogfee and Nox Sponge slam into the wall. Hogfee goes up and over. The J is involved. Charcoal doesn't avoid this one. Jimmy's involved. It's a big one. At least 6 cars collected in this one. I think Charcoal's going to hit the inside wall here. Oh, he did. He hit the inside wall pretty good. Whoa. That was ridiculous. Oh, did it crash? It crashed.
Yeah,
we were on. Don't worry,
Every
guys.
time it crashes.
Don't worry, guys. We can fix it.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
Don't worry. Also, welcome. This is by the way, if you need the name of the game, it's NR 2003. By the way, let's just shorten the race. It's to 66 laps.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we'll basically say that this is part 2 of
I
it.
think it's Charcoal.
See, it's like nothing ever happened. It's like nothing ever happened.
Yep, nothing happened.
Drivers, to your cars.
Let's go back racing, shall we?
Yep.
Jimmy's gonna have a chance to regain his position here, as he'll be starting on the pole for part 2.
Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that whoever wins the championship will get one of my singularities from Fish. And trust me, it is expensive as fuck when I tell that, or say that.
Lucky break for Hogfee. because he flipped over, he would have gone like several laps down. All right, you guys ready to go with part 2? 66 laps to complete the other 62?
Yep.
For a total of 128 laps? It's time to go racing here at Talladega once again. They're going to be 2 by 2 by 2. Jimmy will lead them off. Same for the J.
Also, you're kind of not streaming it on this end as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I was confused, honestly. I didn't see anything.
Give me a second. Give me a
Okay,
second,
like, who's
chat.
gonna tell us?
Oh, Charcoal has to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
How unfortunate.
Okay, resuming.
Here we go. Green flag is back in the air. It's time for all the cars to have an equal shot again. Let's see. Actually, this is a lucky break for Andromeda too, because he's back on the lead lap with everyone. Jimmy comes out to a lead. I think this is Jimmy's first lead of the race. Actually, I don't think it is. It might be his first in a... It's definitely his first in a while, though, because everyone's back on the lead lap. All right, let's see. Here comes PJ to the back bumper of Jimmy. PJ dives down low. He's trying to go for the lead, and he's going to get it. PJ up to the front. Getting a push from Angel Games, the race's previous pole sitter. Charcoal dives down low. He's trying to make something work, but PJ will go down to the bottom to block the run. What will Charcoal do? He's going right up to the back bumper of PJ. Here comes Lando now. Lando now finally has a competing shot too. He's gonna move into second. I'm gonna be honest, that crash was actually kind of nice because now everyone has an equal fighting shot. What do you guys think? Oh no! Crash! Big crash!
Oh!
Michelle's upside down! Michelle is upside down!
Oh.
Michelle is on his roof! And Hogfee is involved, not expunged!
Jesus.
Andromeda! And Michelle went from being being another dominant car of the day to being on his roof. And the caution will fly!
Yikes.
PJ is your leader.
That was catastrophic.
Okay, so we have to go back and just look at what happened. And by the way, I think I've noticed what the problem is. Pause.
What?
We have to pause it and then go back a bit to watch the replay. Let's look at this in real speed first, shall we? What in the world happened here? Kathy got hooked. Oh my goodness! And then it just all breaks loose. That was brutal.
Good heaven.
The Jay and Angel Games were involved in that accident
Yeah,
too.
there goes me as well.
Boy, are
Kathy
we
comes
lucky
to-
we didn't turn... Boy, are we lucky we didn't turn damage on for this.
Yeah, and also, by the way,
Hey, you
might
know
have noticed.
what? At least I didn't flip over. I may have gotten hit, but I didn't get flipped over.
And by the way, chat, damage is off for this. You're probably asking why. Wouldn't that make the Rex more exciting? I get your point. It would, but then it just be turned into like just a 4-car ruckus with everyone else have just crashed out. It would be kind of boring.
Yeah, we don't want boring. We want entertaining.
Yeah, Talladega is everything entertaining. So, gotta give the big track some entertainment. All the cars involved in that crash are catching back up. Caffey still remains on pit road, and I believe his chance to win the race has officially gone up in smoke. What an unfortunate time for him to BRB, by the way.
Yeah, I think it is.
Hogthy comes down on a pit road, maybe to repair some damage. Same for Galactic Jelly. Hey chat, shall we have a look? Shall we have a look at that replay one more time? Let's have a look at that replay one more time. One more replay. Oh my goodness. There's nowhere to go. Yeah, and like I said, think that could do it for him. Caffey's chances of winning. Alright. I think we might have one more lap around on the pace car. By the way, for every 4th stream that we're doing in this series, there will be a race. So like in stream 8 will be race 2 of the series. It will take place at New Hampshire. Will we have more contestants than we do today? Probably. I hope so, at least.
Yep.
You are, and by the way, you are welcome to sign up even after the first race. It's just not as easy to like win the championship if you weren't even in some races. I think. But yeah. If you want to sign up to have a car of yours be in this, go right ahead. There's nothing stopping you. But yeah. Is Caffey still on pit road? Yep, he is. Goodness gracious. Okay, so PJ's your leader. PJ? PJ, what are you doing? PJ? Why are you coming down pit road? Why are you coming down pit road?
What, PJ? You good?
Why is he coming down pit road? Dude, he's the leader. Why is he coming down pit road? Well, this is strange.
See.
Oh, Caffey finally went out. What the world? Oh, he's changing tires. Changing the back right tire. Okay, so he took 2 tires and fuel and he's back out.
I'm reading the live chat and Tanner just said, "I'll accept this L."
Yeah, I can see the live chat right now.
Yeah.
Here comes PJ trying to catch back up with the field after that. I don't even know what that was move. That means Charcoal is your race leader. Pace car pulls off. We have a single file line for the restart. It's time to go back to racing here at Talladega. Green flag. Charcoal takes the lead. Jimmy dives down to the bottom in 3rd, trying to work something to happen. Giving a push to Lando, as here come the slow cars back into the field. Here comes the 777. Down low goes Angel Games, getting a push from Andromeda. Into the corners they go. 32 gets a push to the 720. Trying to catch the 55 of Charcoal. Lando second. Charcoal first. 3 wide battle for 3rd. Andromeda will get 3rd. What will Not Expunge do? Does he keep it or does he move? 2 wide. And Andromeda moves up high. Knox Sponge moves up high too. They almost went 4 wide there. Knox Sponge tries to merge out in front of Angel Games, but to no avail. Here comes Galactic Jelly and the 39 of Red Ruby. Trying to catch the leader, the 55 of Charcoal. 777 has made his way back into the field. Bottom line's carrying all the speed right now. Whoa, what is Charcoal doing? What's Charcoal doing? What's Charcoal doing? What's he doing?
Charcoal.
Well, he just voluntarily gave up the lead to Lando.
Okay.
What the world? Dude, what
Well,
the?
I have nothing to say about that.
That's confusing. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Okay, back to the subject at hand here. Lando's your leader. We got Angel Games in second. Up on the high line. Lando moves down to try and block the run. I still don't understand why he did that. He was leading the race.
Oh.
Bovi and PJ did that. That's so weird. Bro, Charcoal, you really want to do a pit stop now? Instead of during a caution? Oh my gosh! They could have almost just went 4 wide! 777 somehow made his way back into the field. Even though he has little to no shot of winning this race. Alright. Knox Sponge is challenging Andromeda's lead. Lando has fallen back a little bit. Here comes Jimmy giving a push to Not Expunged. Jimmy merges to the bottom. Went to the middle to the bottom. That was a quick merge. Charcoal's back out, but now he's 2 laps down. What did he gain? Nothing. Alright. Knox Sponge is back out in front. What's going to happen behind him? Here comes Jimmy now. Jimmy is right behind Knox Sponge, but Hogfee and the J are behind them. Lap 13 of part 2. Whoa! Hogfee just moved the J up the racetrack. Knox Sponge is still your leader. Jimmy and Joe behind him. A massive single file in the bottom. But now it's starting to shuffle out. Michelle goes to the bottom, but no one else goes with him. But Jimmy now tries the bottom. Will he be trying to go for the lead? He tried, but Knox Sponge has a gap in between him. Here comes a charge on the bottom, being led by Darkon and Andromeda. The 777 has made his way into third, even though he's not actually third. He's like 3 laps down. Jimmy's making it all the way up to the back bumper of Knox Sponge. What will he do? Oh, goodness. Jimmy dives to the bottom again. He's trying to take the lead again, but Knox Sponge has formed a gap between him and the lead. Here comes the 07. Dark onto the bottom. Trying to take second, and he'll get it. Or at least he won't, because Jimmy just got a run on the top after getting a push from the J. But now Darkham will take second. Now what about the leader? Knox Sponge seems to be starting to pull away from the field. What will the field do behind him? Into the turns they go once again. Angel Games leads the bottom. Darkon leads the top. 777 in the middle. They're shuffling all over the place. They're going 4 wide! 4 wide! Oh, 4 wide! Oh no! The J's upside down! Jimmy's involved, Darkon's involved, and a savage crash in the corner! And the caution will fly! Brutal crash! The J went up and over. And BJ is going to pass by all of them. Who's going to lead at the time of caution? Not expunged. Let's go back and watch the replay again, shall we?
No, I'm watching this. I'm watching this stream on well. It was just not you.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what happens. Yep, just ran out of room, and oh my goodness, Darkon could have very well gone over. Thankfully, he didn't. Both the cars land on their wheels. Hi, Charcoal. Welcome back.
Hi.
And that was a brutal crash. A three car accident. Hogfee could have very well got involved, but he didn't. He got lucky. Oh, look at this. Me and Hogfee are side by side for like 4th over here. Oh, he snatched 4th right out of my hands. Rather than Andromeda's hands, rather. And that will make things interesting, because now this gives the cars that are like laps down, such as Charcoal, a chance to regroup. Also, by the way, Charcoal, I should probably do some explanations for you. You were in the lead-in, for some reason you just decided to come down pit road for no reason. It was kind of strange.
Yep.
So yeah, you went from 1st to like 12th. Alright, here comes everyone down pit road, except for Michelle, which is understandable because they're a lap down, and Charcoal, also understandable because Charcoal's a lap down.
Wait, I'm a lap down?
Yeah, because of that pit road thing you made for no reason, you put yourself a lap down.
I don't know what just happened.
A lot happened. Here comes everyone down to pit road to get some tires and or some fuel.
Maybe I should get that lap back.
Who's going to win the race off of pit road? It looks like it will be not expunged. Angel Games goes by not expunged, though.
I don't know what place I am, but...
You are 12th out of 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see how you...
Oh, no, both of you guys are going on the pit road. Top of your
looks like
screen.
we're gonna catch up. I see the cars are just going back.
Not expunged is the leader, so... By the way, if they go out of order, like, after driving back onto the track from pit road, they'll, like, go back into the order of which they were supposed to be in. Like, Not expunged was the leader coming off of pit road, but Angel Games went around him, so Angel Games held his ground and let Not expunged go by him. That's kind of how NR 2003 works, and how NASCAR rules work anyway.
Okay.
The position the position you get off of the race off of pit road is the position you have on the racetrack under yellow. The more you know. Charcoal and Michelle are now in a charge to make it back to the field. Alright. It looks like we could very well have the 1 to go signal coming around here with the pace car. So keep an eye on the pace car's flashing lights to see if they go off. And indeed they do. This will be one more time to go before we take the green. Now check this out. Because these two cars are a lap down, or lap down or laps down, they will start on the bottom row. Lap 20. 1/3 of part 2 done. Alright. You folks ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. We got Nautic Sponge and Angel Games on the top row. We have Charcoal and Michelle on the bottom row. Everyone is looking to get the first win of this series, and their first win ever. It's time to see what will happen in these 46 laps. Here they come through the restart zone. Green flag! Immediately, Knox Sponge gets the jump. But can he throw the block on the charging bomb line? Knox Sponge blows an engine in the lead! Knox Sponge blows an engine! Knox Sponge just blows an engine while being in the lead! Oh my gosh, talk about unlucky! Talk about unlucky! From the lead! That means Galactic Jelly is your new leader. Galactic Jelly is your leader. Angel Game's second, and Andromeda is third. Jimmy looms behind him fourth. Charcoal and Michelle, though not being on the lead lap, are still a part of the pack, like they're in contention to win. Andromeda dives to the bottom, trying to make a move. Oh my lords, that's unfortunate for Nautic Sponge, though.
Oh.
You missed it, by the way, Charcoal. He blew an engine while he was in the lead.
That is so painful to watch.
Yeah. All right, Galactic Jelly still leads, but what will Angel Games do? Look out! Oh, up the track! Oh!
That was
Good.
Galactic Jelly lost a whole bunch of speed there. Oh my lord.
I feel like I'm helping Charcoal get his lead back or something.
Charcoal and Knox Sponge, Charcoal and Jimmy once again. You're not Knox Sponge.
Why the fuck did you call me Knox?
I'm sorry, it's because I was speaking about Knox Sponge blowing an engine so much, so like the next name I said was like Knox Sponge. Alright, Angel Games is the leader, but here comes Darkon and Hogfeet trying to make some magic work. Oh my lord. Knox Sponge does go back out, so he is staying in the race, but that was a killer.
Now he's gonna do this again. I got to go all the way back just like me. And Kathy.
I mean, look at you. You're still racing among the field. 3 wide! Yeah. Jimmy on the bottom,
I am like
Lando
under
in the middle, and Darkon
lap.
on the top. We got him going 3 wide. Look at this.
I was under a lap to that one.
Oh, PJ shuffles Jimmy out of line. Angel Game still leads, Hogfeet behind him, but here comes the bottom line, led by PJ and Charcoal. But PJ moves up to the high line, that gives Charcoal a charge. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh, Hogfeet's going for the lead. And Hogfeet and Angel Games are side by side. Oh, who led that one?
This is the same thing. Like,
Angel Games led that one, but barely. Here comes Michelle on the bottom line. Galactic Jelly up at the top. The slow car of Knox Sponge. Is he a lap down? Oh man, he's 3.
oh no.
Like I said, that's a killer. That was a killer right there. Here comes Lando on the bottom line. Hogfeet moves to block him. Let's see now. Going into the turns. Lando. Oh, look out again! Oh no! Oh! Whoa! Oh, they all held
That
on.
was close.
Everyone held on.
That's a risky move, Lando.
Oh my lord, that was dangerous.
Lando, what kind of move are you doing?
Lando almost got spun, then he almost got spun into Hogfeet, who almost got spun. Everyone saved it, which is just amazing. Oh, hey, here's Michelle trying to take the lead, even though he's not in the lead lap. Michelle leads the pack. There's a difference between what I call a pack leader and a race leader. A pack leader is someone who's leading the race, who's not on the lead lap, so therefore they're not the quote leader. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here they come upon the slow car of Knox Sponge, whose engine detonated while he was in the lead, which, oh man, that's so painful for him. Oh my goodness! Look at how spread out this field is. They're going 3 wide here. They could very well go 4 wide if they're not careful. Jimmy to the front. Jimmy is your new leader, getting a push from Darkon. The bottom line has a charge. What will happen now? Darkon gives a push to Jimmy. Into turns 3 and 4. This will be a complete lap 30. Red Ruby moves to the bottom. Jimmy moves way up high. Oh, 3 wide for the lead. This is a 3 wide battle for the lead. This is outstanding. Oh no! Oh no, look out again!
No.
Red Ruby, he saved it!
That's a good move. Ooh. That's a really good move.
Red Ruby saves it, but here comes Darkon and Jimmy. This has been the race of saves. What the heck? Now Darkon and Jimmy are your leaders. Still, the field races on behind them. Jimmy going for the lead. And Jimmy will take the lead. They are 2 wide behind him. Angel Games is running 3rd. Angel Games moves up the track though. Here comes the J. The J on the bottom, trying to take away 2nd. Lando behind him. Charcoal behind Lando. The J moves into the middle line. Here they come. Jimmy has a strong lead right now, but can he keep the lead? Going into turns 3 and 4. Jimmy still has a pretty commanding lead. Lando is in 2nd. Charcoal is not in the lead lap, but he's still fighting. He's still putting a fighting chance into it. You gotta give him credit. He's still putting heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
Jimmy leads the bottom line, but Lando's trying to take the lead away. Lando's going for the lead. Charcoal and Jimmy and PJ up in the high line. Charcoal and Jimmy again.
Oh, come on.
Lando to the lead. Andromeda is in the 2nd. Andromeda going for the lead. Oh, side by side. Andromeda is going to lead it. Andromeda leads, but what will happen behind him? Galactic Jelly's in 2nd. 3rd place is... who's that in 3rd place? That is the J in 3rd place, because those 2 cars right there are laps down. Andromeda still leads. Knox Sponge in tow behind him. The bottom line has a charge. Being led by the J, but now it's being led by PJ. They are going 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. Oh my goodness. It's always dangerous when they go 3 or 4 wide. Never know if they can crash. The bottom line's got a huge run, being led by Andromeda. PJ dives to the bottom. PJ's trying to go for the lead. PJ, who had that strange pit stop a while ago, he's back in contention. Currently running 2nd. Charcoal and Jimmy.
Like every time.
I'm telling you, you guys are. I'm telling you, you guys are like teammates.
I mean, that's true.
Andromeda leads as they're 2 wide behind him. PJ still looms behind him, trying to make something work. Trying to get to the back bumper of Andromeda as they go into the corners. Darkon tried to go to the bottom. Now Jimmy goes to the bottom. They're 3 wide behind the leader. Now they're 2 wide. Darkon moves into 2nd. Jimmy's going to move into 3rd. Cappy almost just merged down across the nose of Angel Games. That would have caused a horrific accident. Darkon's going for the lead. and Darkon will lead. But here comes Jimmy, though. Gotta keep an eye on Jimmy, though. What's gonna happen here? Darkon's your leader. Jimmy's right behind him. Angel Games and Red Ruby down to the bottom, trying to make a move happen.
Ooh.
Lap 37 of 66. Darkon still leads, but here comes Angel Games right to the back bumper. Getting a push from Red Ruby. Michelle and Charcoal dive to the bottom. Same for Angel Games, Red Ruby, and Galactic Jelly. Angel Games will lead. The pole sitter is back in the lead. But here comes Red Ruby now, trying to take the lead. Getting a push from Galactic Jelly. Galactic Jelly shoves him up the track. Here comes Galactic Jelly now, trying to take the lead as they are two abreast down the back straightaway. That's a NASCAR slang term for too wide.
Interesting.
Here comes Michelle now to the back bumper of Galactic Jelly, getting a push from Charcoal. Not Expunged dives down low. I tell you what, even though these three cars are like laps down, they are still fighting. They're not giving up. They are still fighting with everything they have.
Yep.
Galactic Jelly is still your race leader. As down the back straightaway, here comes the J leading a bottom line. Michelle dives down to that bottom line. Michelle will be the pack leader, and the J will take the race lead. The J is now moving to take the entire lead away from... What happened to Hogfeed? Oh, Hogfeed completely faded into irrelevance over here. Oh, man. Anyways, back to the business at hand here. The J's your leader. Jimmy's right behind him. Toyota's up front for 1-2. Jimmy now takes the bottom, getting help from Andromeda. Andromeda pushes Jimmy to the lead. Andromeda's getting a push from Angel Games. Here they come. Oh, Lando almost just spun.
Lando's want to take the lead.
Jimmy leads.
Yay.
Lap 41 of 66. Andromeda's right on the back bumper of Jimmy now. What will Andromeda do? Will he keep tandem drafting? Or does he go for the lead? He's going for the lead. To the bottom of the racetrack goes Andromeda. He's trying to take the lead away from Jimmy. He's going to get it. And here comes Lando to give him a push. Michelle behind him. Not Expunged, Red Ruby, and Darkon all in that bottom line. As the field kind of separates apart right there. Andromeda is your race leader. They are 3 wide for third. Well, 3 wide for sort of third because Red Ruby was the only one in those 3 wide cars that was on the lead lap. Now Red Ruby trying to make a move down on the low side, getting a push from Darkon. Darkon gives a push. Oh! Lando almost came across Red Ruby's nose. That would have been very bad. That would have spun him out. Andromeda still is your race leader, but now Lando goes for the lead! They're side by side! Side by side for the race lead here at the Talladega Genesis. Lap 43 of 66. 14 laps remaining. 14? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! It's a brutal crash! Absolutely brutal crash!
Oh, good heavens.
Oh my god, that was brutal. I just
Holy cannoli.
Angel Games win from 6th to 1st in just a second. Now, can he hold up the cars as he races back to the caution before we watch the replay and see what the heck happened? It looks like he will. Your pole sitter will lead at the caution flag.
That's unfortunate.
We have to look at what happened here. Let's look at this in real speed, shall we?
Mike, run it back.
Watch this. Let's see. So
right.
Darkon turns. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh, PJ went flying as well. That was a vicious wreck. But the good news for Hogfee now is that he can catch back up to everyone else.
And Wait, am I under a lap down? I don't remember.
You are still a lap down, but you could, by all hypothetical means, get. If we were talking about NASCAR rules today, you'd get the free pass. The free pass goes to the first car a lap down, which is that being you. And the free pass basically serves for one car to go around the track and get their lap back.
Huh, interesting.
That's how that thing works. Although, Charcoal, if you do lead the pack at the time a caution comes out, you would be on the lead lap.
Oh, that's cool.
Same for Hogfee back here. Somehow got a lap down, I didn't even realize. Also, Lando flew into the catch fence. I mean, that was violent. Charcoal stays out, same for the J, Michelle, and Not Expunged, as well as PJ. Leaders are pitting, that being Angel Games, Galactic Jelly, Jimmy, Darkon, Lando, Red Ruby, and Andromeda. After this lap, we will have 22 to go. In fact, it's 22 to go right now. 22 laps remain before we decide who's the winner. It's been an exciting race. I'm going to be honest with you. Everyone's been fighting. It could be anyone's race here. From Angel Games, the pole sitter, to even Charcoal, who could get his lap back by all the hypothetical means. But like I said, chance of him getting his lap back would be kind of difficult. He'd need to lead the race at the time of caution flying. Alright, now are all of these guys going to come down pit road? Indeed they are. That being Charcoal the J, Michelle, Knock Sponge, PJ, and Hogfee. Who's second? Ooh, so Red Ruby will be your leader here. Followed by Galactic Jelly, Angel Games, Darkon. Then it's me, then Jimmy, then Lando. Who's gonna win this race off a pit road? It's going to be Charcoal! Alright, they gotta catch up to the pace car now.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Aside from your own cars, you got any favorite to win the race here?
No.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure as well. I just wonder, like, who win.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we have a catch fence here, by the way, else these guys would have gone flipping over the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, lights are on the pace car. We're gonna have a double file restart here because of all the lap down cars. Alright, by all four of the lap down cars, I say Hogfee and Charcoal still have a chance. But they still need to do the quote, lead the race at the time a caution flag flies. That way they'll be considered on the lead lap.
Yes.
Hogfee and Kathy. Again. Somehow. That's another thing that keeps happening. Alright, boys. Pace car's off. It's time for 20 more laps of racing.
Alright.
Green flag! They're already going free wide behind them. Red Ruby is out front. Charcoal leads the bottom line. Still a lap down. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
they already
crashed
crashed.
immediately.
They already crashed. Jimmy's involved.
Already?
Jimmy's involved.
Already?
Angel Game's
Already.
involved. Cappy's involved. The 81's involved. The 7.
Already? That was
Darkon crashed into the 81 after they already crashed. Jeez, guys,
That
you
was
didn't get up to
fast.
start.
Not even a chance.
And it looks like Red Ruby will be the race leader.
That was
That
That was unexpected.
That was weird. We're gonna have to go back and watch what just happened there.
how in the world it crashed already, although it turned green right away.
Let's have a look at the let's have a look at the real speed replay, shall we?
Okay, let's
So
see
who's
here.
the culprit here? Oh, Michelle wrecked Galactic Jelly, and then it was off. It was on from there.
It got Jimmy.
So Michelle was the one who caused that one. Oh! And then Darkon just T-bones Galactic Jelly for no given reason.
Now for another one again.
I guess we're doing another restart then.
This is
I'd like to inform you Lando went from 7th to 2nd because of that.
that's insane. I hope Lando can win.
Look at this side-by-side battle. Ooh, that was close. I think Galactic Jelly just nosed him out.
Yeah, I think Galactic Jelly did.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Still got all 13 participants in the race. It looks like... Do we have any pit road takers? Do we have any takers for pit road? Indeed we do. Red Ruby's gonna come down pit road. The race leader. Anyone else coming down? Nope. It looks like Red Ruby's the only one. Red Ruby coming down pit road.
Okay.
Mayhaps to do some to get a refuel. Oh, Red Ruby's gonna change the left side tires. Get a refuel on top, and off they go.
Hey.
I like the Red Ruby paint job that I made for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
It's red, like a ruby. A red
Oh, we can
ruby.
actually see it. We can actually see him already, like really easily.
It's easy to identify which is his car. Alright. Any one of these
I got that
cars
right.
still has a fighting chance. Hey guys, guess what? The 3 cars that are wait. 2 cars that are a lap down or 3 cars that are a lap down are leading the pack right now.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like they're gonna stay there. This means right now in the race, Charcoal and Hogfee are back on the lead lap. If you were to be scientifically speaking here, they'd be back on the lead lap. And yes, that's true. Hey, how's the stream quality running? Because I know the stream quality can be a little questionable.
It's running all right.
I mean, like the YouTube stream, not the Discord stream.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Minor inconvenience.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it's all fine.
All right, sounds good. Just want to make sure. Nog Sponge leads the pack right now. I believe. How many do we have left? We have 17 laps to go. Actually, this will be 15 laps to go. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong lap counter.
Oh,
Oh! See, look. Charcoal and Hogfee are starting on the top row. They're back on the lead lap. They're back in contention. Charcoal and Hogfee have a fighting chance again. Knock Sponged and Michelle are on the bottom. We'll have another 2-wide restart. By the way, there's another thing I should make clear to you guys, by the way. At 10 laps to go, or closer to the finish, we will not be doing double file restarts. It'll only be single file.
okay.
That's how it works in the NR 2003.
All right.
Alright. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. You folks ready? Because I know I am. It's time to go back to racing here at Talladega Super Speedway. Up through the gears they go. Green flag! Charcoal takes a huge jump. Charcoal finally back on the lead lap. Now trying to stay out in front. Can he hold off the pack behind him? Leading the race is Lando leads. Behind some lapped cars. Can Lando navigate his way around? Charcoal still out front. A lap down. Trying to stay in front. Charcoal blows an engine! Charcoal blows an engine! And just like that, Charcoal's hopes go up in smoke. Oh, man. And there goes Charcoal. His hopes up in smoke. That widened the field out quite a bit, too. Lando's your race leader. Second place is running pretty far behind. But remember, leads like this do not always last. We'll see if Lando can keep the lead, or if the field will catch up to him. Here they are. Knock Sponge is the pack leader, but Lando's right behind him. I blew an engine too! Andromeda blows an engine as well! You've got to be kidding me! And there goes my race hopes too!
Yep.
Oh, I just realized Charcoal's out of the race. He's gone. Oh, hey, F. Alright, Lando still leads. This will be 11 to go, with Lando your race leader. Can the field catch up to Lando before the checkered falls? Hogfee drifts further behind. PJ's in second. Can he lead the charge? Here comes Darkon trying to lead the charge now. They're carrying more speed than the leaders. The lead backup here is going like 2 wide, 3 wide. Here they come. They're carrying more speed. To go. The 2 left cars make their way by Lando. Now here comes the field. Here comes the other cars to battle Lando for the lead. Darkon goes on by. Darkon's your new leader. Will Jimmy have anything to say? Giving a push to not expunged. Darkon leads. Jimmy tries to go to the bottom. They're 3 wide for the lead. Jimmy takes the lead. 9 to go. Here comes PJ trying to battle Jimmy for the lead. Oh, PJ almost just hooked Jimmy. PJ dives down low. Now PJ to the top. Galactic Jelly to the bottom. The J up to the top. Hogfee down low. Jimmy in the middle. Galactic Jelly up to second now. Trying to give a push to the leader. Now Galactic Jelly dives down low. They're side by side for the lead. 7 laps remaining. Or 8. Or one of them. I think it's 8 to go. Yep, it's 8 to go. Galactic Jelly leads. Lando dives down low. Gets a push from the Angel Mobile. Trying to take the lead away from Galactic Jelly. Lando with a run. Lando to the bottom. Lando's gonna try and take the lead away. Lando up to the front. Here comes 117 to give a push. The J down low trying to take away the... Trying to move Angel Games up the track. They are 3 wide. They're 4 wide. They're 4 wide for the lead. 7 to go. Oh no. Hold on to it, guys. Hold on to it. Oh, he hold on to it. The leader almost lost control. That would have caused such a huge wreck. But now, here comes the J. BJ moves down to the apron. Looks like he got shunted down there. All right, Jimmy's the new leader now. Here's Jimmy, your new leader. Can he hold off the field charging behind him? 6 laps to go. Jimmy leads, but can he keep it? If a caution were to come out soon, this could mean the end of the race. Can Jimmy hold off the charge? Here comes Angel Games in the 117, the pole sitter, currently running second, trying to challenge Jimmy's lead. Angel Games giving a push to Ogby, who's giving a push to Jimmy, the current leader. Jimmy moves up the track. Angel Games to the bottom, trying to gain some ground, and he'll gain some ground. Here comes Red, Ruby, and Lando, trying to add up to the fight. 5 to go. Here comes Angel Games, trying to get a run with a push from Red Ruby. To the back bumper of Jimmy now. What will he do? To the inside he goes. Side by side battle for the lead. Angel Games to the front. Here comes Lando and the J on the bottom. Lando moves down low and the caution's out. So this could be it. The race back to the caution flag. Good Angel Games have just won it. And it looks like we have a crash with a couple cars in the back. Could this be it? Could that do it? Could that be it? Could Angel Games have just won? Or will we be having a very short shootout? For now though, let's have a look and see what happened. So this must have happened back further in the pack, because I saw Nautic Sponge was slow. I think we might have missed this. Let's have a look.
Great.
Let's see what happened. Oh my goodness, Nautic Sponge! Oh, Nautic Sponge! Nautic Sponge showing off his aerial acrobatics over here.
Bro did not 20 on his acrobatics check. If you play D&D, you get that.
There's still There's still 4 laps to go. Will we be having a shootout, or is this the end of the race? Could Angel Games have won? Pace car goes on by, make up some ground. As the field will resettle itself. And we'll see. Will this be the end of the race? Or will we have a shootout? Hang on, let's pause. Boom. I think that might be it. I think that might do it. We're currently on lap 65 and the pace car has no signs of going off the track. Everyone's back out on the track. except for me and Charcoal, but that's beside the point. All right. I think this could very well be it. Why is Jay coming down pit road?
I don't know.
And yes, I think that's it. That could very well do it. And that's gonna do it. This is the last time around the track. Lap 66 of 66. The race will end under yellow. After a hard-fought slugfest between all the drivers, all the different people, all the different crashes, all the wrecks, everything that happened in between, that will do it for the end of the race by the looks of things. As they climb into the banks for one final time, off of the backstretch they go, off of the Alabama Gang super stretch for one final time. It looks like this could very well be it. Off of turn number 4, and into the trial they come, being led by the pace car under caution. After a chaotic race with a chaotic finish, win number 1 goes to Angel Games! Angel Games is your winner! Here at Talladega Super Speedway, he wins the Talladega Genesis. What a chaotic race with a crazy finish. That finish was honestly pretty close. Whoa. Runner-up finish for Jimmy, that's not bad. Lando went from 11th to 3rd between parts. A lot of guys redeemed themselves after him last race. Especially Jimmy and Lando, and Angel Games too, our race winner. What a fun race. And your pole sitter, and the pole sitter wins the race. How about that? The pole sitter wins it. So, that'll do it for race number 1, the Talladega Genesis. I hope you all enjoyed this new race saga. My name is Andromeda, joined today by Charcoal, Jimmy, Lando. Lando would have been here, but I'm joined today by Jimmy, Charcoal, Project, and Hogfy. Hope to see you all next week for when we do some Nullscape. Hope to see you all next time. Peace out, guys.
Goodbye.